All right, so yesterday I did a video making fun of New York City mayoral candidate Andrew Yang. And I got some really interesting comments. Not that many, but enough for me to take notice of the strategy and institute a follow-up video. Now, I don't often do follow-up videos, and maybe I should. Maybe I should do more follow-up videos, and maybe this will be, the start of me doing them again. But the Yang Gang and I have a complicated relationship. You might not know this, but some of the biggest fights I got into politically on my channel before I started the Above It All show was with the Yang Gang. I did several hour-long debates with people that had no idea what they were talking about, but seemed so sure of themselves. And that seems to be the through line of the Yang Gang. So I made this video, and I got some extremely interesting comments. So over here, you can see the comments, and I'll click newest comments, right? And then we'll just give a little bit of a refresh, right? We'll just refresh. Someone might have commented in the last, 5 seconds. All right, so I got these really interesting comments here. So BLM, and this is like a script, like a meme format, but it's not funny or anything. So BLM, how come we don't see Asians in our protests? I don't think that anyone's ever said that. I'm pretty sure that, first of all, I don't know how BLM can say something, considering Black Lives Matter is a slogan used. It's just a grouping of, there's no person that is BLM, I am BLM, that doesn't exist, right? So no one has ever said that. No one thinks that. No one has ever even remotely hinted that that may be the case. But this guy says, BLM, how come we don't see Asians in our protests? And then in parents, conveniently disregards photos and videos of Asian people marching with them all throughout 2020. Again, no one has ever said that Asians don't protest. No, literally 0%. Maybe one person. Just for the sake of, being intellectually honest. Maybe 1% of a town somewhere in fucking, Nebraska, with 3,000 population. Maybe 1 or 2 people somewhere have said this, but it's not something that anyone has ever said in any en masse. No one thinks that. And then so an Asian man quietly shows up on his bike. And then BLM, go away, we don't want you here. So this is something interesting to me, and I've recognized this with the Yang Gang more particularly than other categories of fanboys for a while now, and this reminds me of shit that, from the presidential primary, where they're all so dumb, and they all say the same thing, and I'm pretty sure that someone just, linked my video in, a Yang Gang Discord or Twitter DM group. And then, I'm pretty sure that's what happened here. And then you have, a bunch of, robots say the same shit. And so, so first of all, again, no person at a protest has ever said, Asian people don't protest with black people. No one says that. Literally not a single human being, other than this guy, for the manufacturing of this joke format that isn't funny. No one has ever said that, right? It doesn't exist. Right, so I'm just going to move down. And then we have another comment that's really bizarre. And this is just hashtag stop Asian hate. Right, so again, it's not, this is the leading front-runner New York City mayoral candidate. No, it's just an Asian guy. Talk about, racism, right? Talk about, I'm just being honest here. Andrew Yang has accomplished so much in his life, and now he's just reduced to a random Asian guy? Come on, bro. That's just a little offensive. And then, so I respond with LMAO, because I thought that was a joke. I'm going to be honest. I thought that was a joke. Because this is the first comment I received on the video, and so I was under the impression that this was a joke. I with 1,000, because, all y'all, my typical fan base, right? They joke around, they do this, right? So I'm okay, that's really funny, so I think that's a funny joke, and then I respond. And then this person responds, it's Asian hate. And the comment you made, I don't know what comment they're referring to. The comment you made were dog whistling, racist tropes too. Shame on you. He was there to show respect. I don't know what comment, LMAO, is that the comment? Is LMAO a racist dog whistle? I don't know what comment I made. And notice how they don't, they don't specify the comment I made, right? But it's just, I made an ethereal comment that exists somewhere in this video at some capacity. Maybe if you play 330 to 325 backwards, you'll find the at 0.5 speed, and then Satan will rise, right? And then you'll find the comment I made that's a dog whistle, right? It's super interesting. And so I just wanted to share that. And then we have another comment here. Funding the Asian hate crime task force is not pro-cop. Asian lives matter too. What? And so I'm baffled. I have no idea. Funding the Asian hate crime task force is not pro-cop. Yes, it is. You're giving cops money. I don't fucking, what? You know what I mean? You're giving cops money. How is that not pro-cop? I don't understand. That's definitionally pro-cop. And then also, who the fuck is talking about funding the Asian hate crime task force in my video? Right? This has nothing to do with my video. My video is about how Andrew Yang has a series of pro-cop positions. I didn't even cite that position in my video. I cited other pro-cop positions that Andrew Yang had. Right? So this proves to me that they don't even watch my videos. They don't even watch my fucking videos. Right? So it's I have no idea. Asian lives matter too. And so I respond with LMA, are you fucking kidding me? I'm high. I'm just chilling, right? I just want to I'm just what the fuck is going on here? And then it goes on. It wasn't a protest. It was a vigil. Whatever that means. No, we are not fucking kidding you. There is a 900% increase in attacks on Asian Americans, which is horrible. It's disgusting. But what does that have to do with Andrew Yang getting mocked for being pro-cop? That has nothing to do with it. If you want to go onto a channel that is pushing China flu shit, right, and say that, awesome. Great. I'm right there with you. In fact, let's do it together. But to come on my fucking show and tell me that, I have to support funding additional, millions of dollars for cops so that Asian people can be protected by cops. And we all know that whenever there's, this kind of, oh, yeah, we're going to have this task force. What that is usually rife with abuse. Stealing money, not doing the job properly, and then at the end of the day, they're cops, right? What the fuck? Are they gonna stop and frisk people? Are they gonna patrol neighborhoods? Yeah, and then, you've got, also, most cops voted for Donald Trump. Cops are fascists. Cops hate minorities. So you're going to give the people that hate Asian people more money to stop hate against Asian people? What? That would be like giving Hitler a fucking, a grant to stop, anti-Jew crime or something. It's what? That's not, I'm sorry, motherfucker. That's not how it works. You don't, it's like giving Donald Trump, oh yeah, you're so pro-immigrant. You're a huge pro-immigrant president, so we're gonna give you an award. What? What, motherfucker? What? So it goes on. How exactly do you combat that, Mrs. White Savior? Also, what? White Savior? When have I ever, positioned myself to be a white savior? I just stopped responding. I'm not fucking joking with you. Elderly Asians are being hurt and murdered. Who protects us? You? Why? I've never signed up for that. What the fuck is this guy? The guy is the front-running mayoral candidate in, the biggest city in the world. And any criticism of him is Asian hate. Hashtag stop Asian hate. Look at this man. This motherfucker, dumb as hell. So I'm pretty sure these people are being paid. And, I don't take any of that seriously. Right? But, there's enough of comments from, 3 or 4 different people. Right? That makes me think that these people are being paid. They've got a Slack group or a Discord server or a Twitter DM or something. Maybe a Facebook group. And they post videos that are critical of Andrew Yang. I guarantee you, if you were to go to other Andrew Yang videos, from my perspective, you'd have similar comments. So I guarantee you that there's a group out there of people that are being paid by the Andrew Yang campaign to say that any criticism of Andrew Yang is stop Asian hate. If you don't fund people that hate Asian people, then you hate Asian people. You have to give all of our abusers more money to prove that you like us. I'm sorry, man, but what the fuck? Even on the logic itself, you're dumb as shit. And the tactic is dumbish. It's just dumb, right? And so I wanted to make a video response to that. A follow-up to my Andrew Yang video from yesterday. The guy's got some dumb motherfuckers circling him. And I guarantee you there's going to be some other dumb motherfuckers on this comment section in this video when I post this later today. And they're going to be like, why do you hate Asian people? Stop the hate! Like, what? Like, I'm sorry. I just, what? Like, what? But, you know, I want to end this segment with words from the most in favor of immigrants president in the history of the world, Donald Trump.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ